our shirt on Teespring.
Here's another story from my time, working at Round Table Pizza in Mountain View, California during the early and late 90s. My supervisor at the time was a 27-year-old man who looked much older due to years of alcohol and drug abuse. It was sad to see how these chemicals had taken a toll on his body. Not only that, but he also had racist tendencies, making little remarks about. He said he can make Latinos just speak only English, not Spanish, and he has the power to do so. And for some reason, he never forced his policies. I would watch him to try to do it. That was true. It seemed like he was always on a power trip. I had been working there for almost 8 months and decided to ask for a raise. They were only paying me $4.25 an hour, so it was reasonable to ask. I ended up getting a measly quarter raise, which I jokingly told my supervisor about. I thought he would find it funny, but instead, he became angry and frustrated, complaining about why I got a raise and he didn't. I simply told him that it was because I asked, plain and simple. He continued to bug me about it, even after he eventually got a raise himself. One of the reasons I never became a supervisor at Round Table Pizza was that the pay increase was only a few dollars more than what the average co-worker earned, and you had to be on salary. There were also restrictions on how much extra money you could make. I, on the other hand, was kind of on call for various Round Table Pizza locations in the area, as I was trying to explore different opportunities. It didn't matter what position I held. I was always willing to do the job. I remember receiving a substantial paycheck for 2 weeks of work, one of the biggest paychecks I had ever gotten at the time. I excitedly showed it to one of my friends who used to work with me, and he was genuinely surprised. However, my drug addict supervisor somehow managed to grab the paycheck from my back pocket and looked at it. He became furious because I was making as much as he was. He even threatened to clock me out and make me work for free, but I just brushed it off and wished him luck. Truly, he was a miserable person who derived pleasure from making others' lives difficult. A couple of years later, I finally quit my job at Round Table Pizza. I came back briefly after my supervisor moved to Texas because they offered me a leadership position and better pay. Upon my return, it's astonishing how some of the jobs I've had ended up promoting individuals with questionable characters to supervisor positions. In my experience, having a supervisor was often useless and only made things worse for everyone involved.